Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to be sharing this video with you guys because today I am gonna be sharing a list of 10 really gay lesbian movies that you have to go ahead and watch. But before we get into further details, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also let me know your personal opinion down below in the comments as well. And also, if I have left out any other very extremely gay lesbian movies, please drop them down below in the comments. So let's get right into it. We have to start off with Below Her Mouth, released in 2016. It follows Jasmine, a successful fashion editor living with her fiance. On a night out in the city with her best friend, she meets Dallas, a roofer recently out of a relationship. Surprised by the confidence with which Dallas pursues her, Jasmine turns Dallas down but can't get her out of her head basically. The two embark on a steamy love affair, and things get super complicated once their emotions get involved because one is set to get married and the other one is super in love, and now both of them are trying to figure out a way on how to handle this situation. Moving forward, we have The Runaways, released in 2010. It's a musical drama. It follows Cherry and Joanne, along with a few members that are basically on a road to fulfill the dream of starting a all-girl rock band. However, with rising of fame, conflicts begin to arise between them, and there are actually two members who embark on a very spicy love situation. The movie got a 6 out of a 10 rating, which if you ask me is pretty good, and also the actresses from the film is basically elite. So if you haven't watched it, what are you waiting on? Because this one is a true classic, and just keep in mind that it's about music. Moving forward, we have Summertime, released in 2015. It's a romantic drama set in 1971. Delphine is the only child of French farmers and enjoy working the land. She meets Carole, a young woman from a small court side of France, and the two begin a passionate love affair, and things got super intense and toxic between them because they have very different visions of what is to come next between them. But one thing I have to say is this two, to be honest, romantically, what they were giving steamy, spicy, passionate, and also confusing at the same time. I just like the vibe and the energy that they brought to the film and how they basically really connected very well. Moving forward, we have The Hunger, released in 1983. It's a horror slash fantasy. It's available to watch on Prime Video. It follows a stunning vampire press on New York City. When her vampire lover begins to age rapidly, she takes the help of Sarah, but Miran seduces Sarah, leaving her confused with everything that's basically going on. This movie is very old, I will basically say that, but I still feel like it was one of those movies that didn't get enough credit. So that's another reason why I actually went and got it on this list, because I feel like we should bring this movie back because it's really good. So if you all have watched the movie, please let me know your opinion on it. That will be very helpful. And then we have another classic movie, and this one is called The Watermelon Woman, released in 1996. It got a 7 out of a 10 rating. It's a comedy, drama, and romance. It follows a young lesbian filmmaker props in the life of the Watermelon Woman, a 1993 actress who played many of the best words of to describe this movie is spicy. Definitely a classic movie. I just wish the movie would have basically gotten a remake. Hopefully in the future we will get so, because I really find the topic of the movie interesting and just the fact on how things actually played out at the end. I feel like this movie was very well appreciated, but I feel like it needs to be appreciated more. Moving forward, we have I, You, He, She, released in 1974. It follows Julie, who lives alone in her room. She basically narrates the films about the first line of which if she basically wondering what will happen if she left the room. For the first third of the film, the ending of the movie is very much lesbian because she actually has an encounter with another woman. Things between them is very intense, very spicy. That's the only thing I can basically say. The movie got a 6 out of a 10 rating. It's a drama slash LGBT, and it's a Belgian film. And I also want to say I don't have much information information regarding the movie, but I did find it while doing this list. So, I just had to go ahead and include it because I saw the pictures and things and I was just like, yeah, it's really giving what it's supposed to give. And then we have K for Me, released in 2013. In this American thriller, two roommates, Amanda and Hailey, plan to get rid of their boyfriends. After Hailey protects Anna from her dangerous ex-boyfriend, the two end up having a steamy love scene in the bathroom and it was super hot. The movie got a 5 out of a 10 rating. It's still worth the watch despite the low ratings. And I really like the way they came together to help each other, but also at the same time, things wasn't as simple as we all thought it would actually be. Things were going well, but we all know all of the movies, there will come a point that the tables will turn. But I feel like this movie has a lot of potential, and I also feel like it was very, very underrated. Moving forward, we have Lost and Delirious, released in 2001, and I feel like this movie doesn't need no introduction because who knows it knows and who doesn't, what are you waiting on? It tells the tragic tale of two girls in a board school whose affair goes terrible wrong, but it's also a cult classic that features many steamy scenes between the couple, but somewhere, somehow, the love story doesn't have a good ending. And I really, really wish that this was one of those movies that would have a different ending because it's so tragic the way you can basically portray someone you love and the other person can move on from you and then you end up in the situation that you end up being in. This movie is super, super hard to watch, especially emotionally, so I will beware if you didn't watch it yet. Then moving forward, we have probably one of my favorite movies on this list, and it's called Dangerous. It was released in 2022. It's an Indian action drama. It follows Rasimi, an aspiring model that rents an apartment and meets married neighbor Nalini. They fall in love with each other, but things are far from complicated because they basically try to still form Lalini's husband in order for them to have a life together. Things was going smoothly at the very beginning, but things got super complicated super fast. The only thing that I would say, I would really wish I could know where to watch this movie because I've watched it, but I don't remember on which specific platform. But if any of you know, please let me know down below in the comments because I really want to do a few review regarding it because it's 100% worth the watch. The connection is amazing. And then we have Upon Her Lips, Daydreaming, released in 2023. Basically, this movie, what I would like to say is that the two women, the two young girls in this case, they really fall in love with one another, but the differences make things between them so complicated because, of what they want out of life. The other one is more into the other one, but then, they find a way to come together. I really wish I had more information on it, because I feel like this movie was so underrated that there is not much information about it out there yet. Hopefully, if any of you have more information, you will help me out when it comes to this specific movie. But one thing I can definitely say is that the movie got a 6 out of a 10 rating, which is not bad at all if you ask me. So if you have watched it and if you haven't, I would highly recommend you to do so. So yes guys, that's basically it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also let me know your personal opinion down below in the comments as well. And I also want to say that I've activated the super stickers to the channel just in case any of you would like to make a small donation. It will also help us out a lot when it comes to growing, editing, and all of that. And I also want to say, if I have mispronounced anything or said anything you might not understand, I truly apologize. I always try to keep it as clean as possible. So I really hope I see you guys again at the next list. Until the next video, I really hope you enjoyed this one, and goodbye.